Hey everyone, welcome to this daily Sidereal Astrology forecast. This is for Thursday, January 10th, 2019. All right, so today we have the moon in Aquarius, as was the case yesterday. So themes continuing today around maybe future thinking and cultivating maybe some of our ideals for the future, or also maybe for the world at large. So great time to also be contributing to things larger than ourselves, and maybe even challenging the status quo with some progressive, innovative ideas, or cultivating that progressive and innovative side of ourselves. So with this placement here today, we do have the Sun getting close to a conjunction with Pluto. So they're going to conjoin tomorrow. As the day unfolds, there could be a bit more focus on the deeper dimensions of things, particularly for self-empowerment. If there are any inhibitions that we might be becoming aware of, it's a really good time to accept them, and through that can be very transformative, and also maybe even break some cycles or break some patterns in our life that again also do or can assist in that transformation. All right, so along with this, we do have some minor lunar aspects, so let's take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. All right, so here's the sky for this Thursday. So again, we are using the actual constellations, which is different from mainstream astrology. Changes the signs by quite a bit. So if you are new to the channel, definitely check out that link down below for more information on true sidereal astrology. All right, so the moon finishing Aquarius here today was the theme yesterday as well. Aquarius, the water bearer, all about getting in touch with the progressive aspects of ourself and of life. So always really good to be future thinking with this. This could be for our own aspirations or ideals, but also in terms of maybe about the world at large, maybe the collective, maybe our communities, things like this, also really good to focus on and develop. So great to cultivate this sort of thinking outside the norm, because Aquarius does require innovation and revolution to create change, right? To change things and to cultivate some of those future ideals. So great time to be thinking outside the status quo, getting in touch with that progressive, innovative, and individualistic aspect of ourselves. So this is the backdrop of the day here today, but of course we are still in the very early phase of the solar eclipse cycle that started over the weekend, last weekend, and so still great to be moving some things forward slowly and steadily as we go through the week and approach the weekend here. So in terms of the aspects, we do have the Sun very close to Pluto now. We'll likely feel this particularly the second half of the day going into tomorrow. So Sun-Pluto conjunction, the Sun, which emphasizes our vital life force, our focus on things, over Pluto, the ruler of the underworld, you could think of it as, which is all about becoming aware of the deeper dimensions of life and of ourself, and specifically for transformation. And so with this, there could be some self-empowerment going into tomorrow through facing any inhibitions, facing any fears perhaps, and essentially accepting, becoming aware of, facing, accepting, and oftentimes taking action in the face of those inhibitions can be very, very empowering, very transformative, especially if you do notice there's some cycles, maybe some fear cycles, some actions that we're taking that we've done sort of automatically, maybe based on fear from the past or whatever. It's kind of this repeating cycle. Pluto helps us transform those, break those cycles, and again, empower ourselves through the process. So with this, there can also be a very good sense of maybe determination, just feeling personal power, right? These types of things likely emphasized as we go into tomorrow, and probably tomorrow more of a transformation when it comes to that focus and vital life force as the Sun will pass over this transformational planet here. All right, so that's the most important thing here today, but the moon is going to be activating an aspect that we're going to have later in the week that is the first aspect for the year. And this is Jupiter squaring up to Neptune. It's an aspect that'll be lasting for all intents and purposes the rest of the year moving forward here. So it doesn't go exact until the weekend, but since the moon's activating it, we may feel it a bit today, or at least get a bit of a maybe prelude to what it's about. So Jupiter, the planet of potentials, and Neptune, the planet of our dreams, there could be this maybe dreams, ideals, potentials that are coming into the mix that we're maybe just more aware of, or letting our minds wander a bit, and again, seeing those possibilities, these types of things. So the square, though, is suggesting that the natural tendency might be towards an imbalance with that, maybe idealizing, over dreaming, fantasizing, maybe that's kind of a thing. So we just want to be observant of that. It's not necessarily a challenging aspect because it involves Jupiter, and so this could be actually can come across as quite positive. And the best way of working with it is to take the action steps, because squares, just like the energy of Saturn, is about building the energy, setting intentions, and following through with them. So if there are any dreams, any ideals that you do feel, maybe preluding to here today or going into the weekend, it's going to be an excellent, excellent year for setting intentions and taking action towards those dreams and ideals. And there can be a lot of dreams and ideals and potentials cultivated this year collectively because of this type of aspect. All right, so I'll talk more about that over the weekend when it contacts, but I just wanted to mention it today since the moon is going to conjoin Neptune and then square up to Jupiter there. All right, and then on a very minor note, the moon is going to be sextiling Mercury. Maybe just a little bit of flow with the communication or correspondence is possible collectively, and maybe just feeling a bit grounded or responsible with a sextile up to Saturn. All right, but the most important stuff today is the sun getting close to that Pluto. Great day for self-empowerment, transformation, healing, right? Anything that does involve that sort of deep diving and acceptance and taking action and intentions in the face of those inhibitions is great. It's still a little bit early. You know, the real transformations will be tomorrow, but good to maybe start to move things forward in that way as we go through the day. And then the theme of the day around Aquarius, great day for accessing that progressive, innovative, and individualistic side of ourselves towards cultivating our future ideals and just in general things we might be thinking about regarding the future. All right, so everyone have a fantastic day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow for the daily forecast. Take care.